Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Griefer Productions, and we are here once again with Love Bites. This has got to be the most asked for song that I have seen from... actually, you know what? I think any of the people that I've reacted to in the past. So let's get into this one. This one is the is Swan Song with the Chopin intro. I am very, very excited to see how this all goes. We love our Love Bites guys over here. A big shout out to the Wolfpack that keep flooding my comment section. Keep doing that. I thoroughly enjoy it. I love it when people are passionate about the people that they're following. So it's awesome. Awesome to see. So before we do get started, please put a like on the video. And there will be a link in the description to our merch site, as well as a link to our Discord channel, should you wish to join in the conversation there. But for now, let us begin with this. Oh, I'm going to turn it up. Brilliant. Okay. Look. I know I'm interrupting the intro, and I know people are going to be really upset about this. But keep in mind, I will be pausing to break down vocal and different sections and that sort of thing. Can we just point out? Can I just point out, right? As a piano player myself, doing anything Chopin is a crazy idea, right? Because the stuff that is written is just insane. Like, we can see her left hand hasn't stopped. The arpeggios that she is doing with that hand are just absolutely insane. And the right hand isn't always in time with what the left hand is doing. So it's like you've got to have multiple segments of the brain working all in tandem in order just to make it work, right? It genuinely, pieces like this, realistically, you would think would be done by multiple piano players at the same time. But somehow people are able to sit down and play them all at once, and it's just it's insane to me. And she's doing an absolute incredible job. Also, shout out to the white piano. I've always wanted a white grand piano, but oh my god, I have nowhere to put it. I have no space for it, and the price of them, oh my god, I cannot justify spending that much on a white grand piano. Maybe one day, when I become a rich YouTuber, right, then maybe I'll get one, but who knows, man. This is so far absolutely beautiful. I'd like to point out, yes, I do know that she's playing on a baby grand, not a full grand. Oh, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Oh. Okay, I'm pausing there. First of all, so many things. I now understand why they had the Chopin intro, because it fits so nicely with the start of this. Also, is this the new bass player that people have been telling me about? Because people have been saying that they have a new bass player and that she's really good. So I'm really keen to see this. Also, I'm just going to go back because I want to re-listen to that, because that was just sick. This is so cool, and I know I'm sorry that I'm stopping it here again, right? It reminds me so much of like a video game theme. I think I'm thinking of either Bloody Tears or Vampire Killer from Castlevania. It has a similar vibe to me. Like, I can imagine this being thrown into some epic boss battle in the Castlevania series, and this is just so cool. Out, like, I love the bass player is doing like so much, right? But she just looks completely unfazed. Like, there's nothing here. It's all here. This is just a Tuesday for her. Actually, you know what? It's just a Tuesday for all of them. They're just. Interesting. Okay, vocally, right? I want to come back here and I want to take note of this, because it's an interesting choice that she's singing like that, right? Because what happens is, right, if you think about your kind of windpipe here, it goes straight up and then it curls around like that, right? I'll see if I've got a photo or something that I can put up. And what happens is, right, so imagine that line here, and then it kind of like goes around like that. I'll take this off so that it actually makes sense, right? So it goes up and then kind of comes around through here. And that's the direction that the wind goes, right? If your head is up like that, you would think that it straightens out that chicane, and it does a little bit, but it puts a kink in it here. You can actually feel. If you actually put your head up like that now, like, do it with me, you'll feel there that it gets tighter. So it's interesting that she has decided to do it that way, with her head up like that, as opposed to down here like this. Because what a lot of people will do is they will throw their head up naturally when they're doing those higher notes, which isn't necessarily the best thing to do. But somebody of her caliber, I'm sure, knows this. So there's a reason for it. It may very well be that she's going for that more, I don't want to say strained sound. Strained isn't really the word, but more closed off sound, maybe. It's interesting. It's just something to keep in mind. But when you go like that, you feel it actively fighting against you. So when you're trying to get higher notes out, it's actually a lot harder. So I'm interested. I'm interested as to why she does it that way. Fantastic. So she goes back for that again. I want to point out her range, right? Because the verses that she is singing in are quite a lot lower, right? I actually don't know. Like, if somebody held a weapon to my head, right, and said, what vocal type is she? Like, alto or soprano or mezzo-soprano, I don't think I would be confident in saying any of them, because she's got a very interesting range where she's hitting those alto sort of notes, but she's also getting very close to the mezzo-soprano sort of range and style. And I wouldn't be able to make the claim as to whether or not she can hit all of those notes in like the higher end of the mezzo-soprano stuff, because in the songs that I've reacted to, I haven't really heard how she goes in head voice or falsetto. So for the next song, if people know which ones that she does use that like a higher falsetto in, let me know in the comments, because I'm really interested to see and to hear just what the entirety of her range is. But I'm so impressed with how she's handling the low notes as well, because like a lot of the time, women singing low notes is very difficult, and it's not the most comfortable spot for them, unless you've got your like Deanna, who we've reacted to on the channel before, who just has that really low tone and is very, very comfortable in it. She really leans heavily on that style, because that's what, that's where that uniqueness to her voice is. I really want to find out what this woman's heights are, so that we can make that we can look at it and go, oh, here's where she is. I'm going to guess, though, from what I'm hearing, that she can hit mezzo-soprano heights just from the tone of her voice. I might be wrong, but I think that she would be able to. But those lower alto notes as well, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. just point out, I don't mean to be crude, interesting choice to put your leg up wearing that dress. I I would never, right? Like, that... Wow. No. I think I just heard a key change. I'm pausing it there. I don't mean to kill anyone's buzz. I have to go back and re-listen to both that guitar harmony, right, and the tapping. I am such a sucker for guitar tapping and bass tapping. Like when we looked at the what was it, the Baby Metal video, and the Gods of Death intro, and the bass player just started doing that whole tapping thing. Oh my god, how good does it sound? I love it. It's a technique that gets used, I think, probably just enough for it to be that incredibly impactful without being overused. You know what I mean? I love it. Personally, when it comes to like a solo, going from something like how they've done that two guitar harmony line, and it's brilliant, right, into the tapping, great musicianship choice, music choice. Brilliant. So good. Was it a key change? So cool. Jeez. Okay. Look, that's just so cool. That is just brilliant, right? What do I say? That ending was probably, honestly, the perfect way that they could have ended that, with that, like, coming full circle with that Chopin intro, and then finishing off with just brilliant piano only, absolutely stunning. Also, the speed in which she swapped from guitar to piano, I didn't see it. I didn't see it. It was like, boom, she's there. Boom, she's there. Don't blink. Don't blink. Like, honestly, far out. Far out, man. Like, every single member of this band are just cracked in the way that they do everything. They are brilliant in what they do. Um, the vocalist has such an intriguing tone, intriguing voice, very very interesting. Like, her roots. The two guitarists, oh my god, they work together well, don't they? Like, hearing the two of them together is brilliant. Every now and then you get like guitarists or musicians that just don't work apart, right? I'm sure they'd be able to work apart, but together these two are just so good. And it feels like, I don't know if this is the case, right? This is just completely me talking out my butt. However, I wonder if it is a case of the two of them are so good that they keep pushing each other to be better. It may very well be. Like, they are absolutely amazing. The bass player, I believe that may be the new bass player that people were talking about, because she didn't look recognizable to me, and I'm pretty good with faces. So that may be her, may not be. She made everything look so effortless. So effortless. Like, just crazy, right? Like, she just stood there and just did her thing. And you could tell her hands were moving like absolute craziness. But the look on her face, she's like, this is a Tuesday. Like, it's just insane. And then we obviously had the drummer that was able to do absolutely amazing things from what I could hear. It was just a shame that video-wise, they only pretty much had glimpses of her. And I know that happens a lot. I understand that. But, man, how cool was that? Honestly, that was just brilliant, and I am here for it. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Like a favorite if you enjoyed, subscribe, do all that sort of thing, and I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.